She's priceless. Y'all see what it is. It's incredible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them more mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's new news, I done did that before. Level up, 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 level up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, she's priceless, and I'm back here with another video. So today's video is gonna be all about working at Panera. Well, after my come to work with me working at Panera, I got attacked by roaches. If you haven't seen that, go see that one. It's gonna be linked somewhere, I don't know. But basically, I just wanted to let y'all know what I do at Panera, what it takes to be a worker at Panera, job requirements, all that stuff. I'll answer all your questions right now. So basically, the reason I'm doing this video is because a lot of people added me on Snapchat and was messaging me about working, had a lot of questions, wanting me to take pictures of the register, wanted me to do a lot. And I was like, whoa there, didn't know this was like a high demand. So if it was just one or two people, I would have just like kind of brushed it off. But multiple people have hit me up asking about Panera, so I'm like, I'm gonna just do a video. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. If you want to work at Panera, well, first of all, in St. Louis, it's called St. Louis Bread Co. I just have to say that out loud. And I moved to DC, so saying Bread Co, people was looking at me like I was crazy, so I had to get used to saying Panera. But it's called St. Louis Bread Co, just so y'all know. So first thing you want to do if you want to work at Panera, you need to fill out the application online. So what you do is you go to panerabread.com and you hit the application button. It's going to ask you if you want to be a cashier, if you want to be a baker, if you want to make sandwiches, apply for a manager position. I think that's about it. So after you finish filling out your application, you choose the location where you want to work at. Now after you finish choosing your location, you just send your application in and you just wait. Now, if you are looking to work at the Panera in DC, like personally my Panera, right? So a lot of people search for jobs every day, right? So it'll be like 70 applications will come in and you don't necessarily, your application won't necessarily get viewed, right? So in order for your application to get viewed, you have to be persistent, you have to call, you have to follow up, and I suggest going in and meeting a manager, because they'll have a face to your name and then they'll be more likely to look at your application, right? So that's what I did in order to get hired. I would suggest calling, checking in time to time, saying, hey, have you seen my I just put in an application for Panera Bread. What are the next steps? Just let them know that your application is there. Let them know that let them know your name. Go meet a manager if you can. So after your application is put in, usually you would get a call back now, and they would call you in for an interview. Now I believe the interview process is like 3 separate interviews, but the Panera that I work at, they were urgent for workers, so I just had one interview and basically loved me and sent me to the group interview. Now at the regular interview, it's really nothing tedious. It's nothing to like get worked up about. They just ask, they just kind of see if you're a good person. Now what Panera looks for in its workers, they like people that are likable, that smile a lot, because that's very important. Now if you notice, like I'm always laughing, I'm always smiling. They like people that are nice, that are approachable, that smile, and that are just dedicated and hardworking. It doesn't really take a lot to work there. It really doesn't. You just have to be a good person. I promise you, like it's not hard at all. So basically at your interviews, they're gonna ask you basic interview questions like your name, previous work, like previous jobs, what you want to do, your work schedule, like how open, like your availability, for better words, your availability. What else will they ask you? They'll ask you why you believe you deserve the job. Oh, what else? What did they ask me about interview? They ask you if you're a customer. I think let me try to remember this right. They ask you, what do you think the most important thing is with working in customer service? I think I said like fast and accuracy, like quickness and accuracy, because no one wants to like wait like wait a long time. I think I said fast. I don't know if I said accurate, but yeah, my manager was like, yeah, that's very important here, but we also want to make sure that they have a like enjoyable experience, that they want to make sure that they feel welcome, not rushed, because you know, like when there's a big rush in line, you're like kind of antsy to get through the customers, but you gotta realize that you have to treat the customer with respect, ask them how they're doing, be patient. That is something I've learned at this job, being very patient with workers, especially because I work at the hospital, the Panera in the hospital, so a lot of the customers that come are older, are disabled, some people might be, yes, that are disabled. Yeah, what else? So they basically asked you a couple questions. After that, he was basically like, oh, I'd love to offer you a position, shook my hand, and it was on from there. So he basically gave me a big packet and told me that I would have to go to the central location. So every Panera has a hiring, has a Panera that's in charge of hiring everybody, right? So all the Paneras that are in that central location would meet up with all the potential workers, and then y'all would meet. Why is everyone so loud? So I think there was about 10 people in that room. Basically, they were all gonna get hired. They had like pastries out. They offered us drinks. It was really laid back and chill. I think the first time we went there, they asked us what we had in our refrigerator, and it was just like kind of getting to know the other workers, and it was weird because I was like, I'm not gonna be working with these other people, but I guess they wanted to see how we interacted with people. And they basically give you the final approval of like yes or no, you should hire this person. But basically they just want to see how you interact with people. That's basically what that whole thing is about. They also show you a couple videos about Panera. You learn about where it came from, St. Louis. You learn about how it broke off from Abupan. I believe that's right. If that's not right, I'm gonna check that before I put that in this video. Learn the history of Panera. We watched a couple of videos, and yeah, that's about it. Then they tell you the next day that you'll meet for training. So after, wait, that's wrong. So after the first interview, they'll call their Panera, the Panera that you're scheduled to work at, that you apply for, and they'll basically say yes or no, you should hire this person. So after that happens, you should get a call. Once you get that call, you're gonna come in for training. Now training consists of tasting some food, free food. Can I get a witness? Free food. I'm gonna watch some more videos, and what else? That's about it. You're gonna watch videos, you're gonna taste some food, you're gonna like familiarize yourself with the menus. Like now that I've been working there for about like 8 months, yeah, about 8-9 months, like things are like, it was first day I didn't know nothing about that menu. I didn't know what was on it, I didn't know what was in the sandwiches. Like when I first got there, it was just like, I don't know what's in the sandwich. I had to keep looking at the thing. But like when you say stuff over and over again, it'll like eventually get drilled in your head. Yeah, so after that you're basically hired. The last one, and they just wish you off, good luck. So then you set up your schedule with your managers and you start working. Now when you start working, someone's gonna be training you. My training was so unofficial, yo. Like it's not too hard. You just kind of learn by doing it. No one, like, they show you how to do it, they kind of watch over you, and then you got it. Like it's not that hard. Like working at the register, not hard at all. So basically when a customer walks up to you, you greet them. There's not like a Panera saying, you just greet them however whatever you're comfortable with. I'm usually like, hi, how are you, or I can help the next guest, or something like that. And then you just greet them, ask them what you can get for them today. Be patient. So you take their order. So like say they say, okay, I want a pick 2, or they say they want to pick 2. They want like a Frontega and they want a soup. You ask them if they want a cup or a bowl, because you can get a pick 2 with the bowl and you can get a pick 2 with the cup as well. Some people don't know that. Same with mac and cheese. That you get a soup. A pick 2 is basically half and half. So you get a soup, a salad, we can get half a salad, a cup of soup or a bowl of soup, half a sandwich, a flatbread. It's basically half and half. So people ask for pick 2s a lot because you get the most, is the price with the pick 2 price, so it's cheaper than getting like a half and a half without, you know. So yeah, they'll take their orders. So say they say, I want a Frontega chicken panini. Sometimes they'll be like, I want to add onions, I want to add tomatoes, I don't want the red onions, I don't want the mozzarella cheese, I want white cheddar cheese or something like that. And you'll kind of look overwhelmed, but like literally all the buttons are right there. So you go to sandwiches, you hit Frontega chicken panini, and it has all the ingredients that are in the sandwich. So if they're like, what's in the sandwich, you can just read off the screen. It just tells you what's in the sandwich, like, off the screen. So you just read that off, and it has all the extra ingredients. So if you want, they say they want a vegetable, you just go to ingredients, and they have like all the ingredients listed. Some ingredients are extra, like I know avocado's extra. Big items like bacon, a hard-boiled egg or something. I don't know why they would want a hard-boiled egg on the sandwich, but maybe they want it on salad. Some things are extra, but like things like lettuce, tomatoes, like small ingredients, those are free. So yeah, so you take their order, you read their order back to them, because people are too quick to tell you messed their order up. So read it back to them, ask them if they want a drink, let them know that drinks are extra, because some people always want to act like, oh, that's extra? I didn't know that. You just charged me. No, that's not right. Like, people are really quick to tell you that their order is not right, but like, no, Panera is just expensive. After you take their order, you ask them if they have a Panera card before you send the order in, because people will always forget that they have a rewards card, and they'll be like, oh, my points. So you ask them if they have a Panera card. Some people like to do it before they take the order. I always do it afterwards, because some people just come up right to the register and they're just like, give me their order, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll just do this later. So yeah, you just after that, you ask them to put their Panera card in. They usually can put their number, or they can swipe their card, and that's about it. And then their name will pop up on the screen on the side. If they ask for a pastry, you get their pastry for them immediately. They shouldn't wait more than 2 minutes for their pastry. If you can't get it, someone else will get it for you. Someone else is working in the front. If you're by yourself, then you just wait and you just go get their pastry. They shouldn't be waiting more than 2 minutes for their pastry. They'll tell you that in your training as well. That's about it. I'm also trained in barista. So I make drinks, I refill the coffee. So let me tell you the duties of each position. So cashier usually takes orders. They keep the front clean. Sometimes, depending on your Panera, they keep the dining room clean as well. They get pastries, they check orders. That's basically the role of the cashier. Barista, of course, makes drinks, refills the coffees. But depending on how it's working in the front and how your Panera is set up, the cashier might make coffees as well. I know my Panera is small, so sometimes I make coffees as well, but I'm also trained in barista, so I can do that. Barista makes drinks, they refill the front drinks. So depending on your Panera, the drinks, the iced teas, like the green teas, the hibiscus tea, all that will be outside. They refill the milks, because you have to refill that every couple of hours. No, we don't be giving y'all spoiled milk, so yes. Change the sanitizer buckets. That's also part of cashier / dining. Depending on how big your Panera is, they might split those jobs up. You just gotta like keep stuff clean, like sweep, wipe everything off, change sanitizer buckets, fill the pastries back up. So if your tray is getting kind of empty, you just fill those back up. Check orders, make sure everything's right, because if something's right, the customer gets a free pastry. So if your order is ever wrong at Panera, don't be afraid to complain, because they will remake it for you. They will fix whatever's wrong. They'll give you a free pastry. Like, Panera's really good about that, so don't be shy with that. Oh, uniform. So Panera's uniform is a black shirt and jeans and black shoes that are non-slip. So I usually wear these black Champions. I don't know where they are, but they were like $29 and they're not expensive at all. They might have been cheaper than that, because I think I got them on sale at Payless. And your Panera hat. Some Paneras have visors for African American hair. My Panera doesn't, so I've been complaining about that for the longest. But most Paneras do have hair hats to accommodate ethnic hair. Mine doesn't, so you go be struggling sometimes. But yeah, I had a really big problem when I wore my natural hair out, so yeah. If you work in the back, you always have to have a hairnet on. You have to have a hat on or something. Cashiers always have to have a hat on. Everybody has to have a hat on except for them. My managers be acting weird and they don't have hats on, so I'd be like, why I gotta have a hat on and they don't? Like, I don't get it, but whatever. Let me see what else. Uniform. Oh, you can't wear big hoop earrings. Can't have super long nails. Nobody's gonna tell you not to wear. You can wear as much makeup as you want. You can wear your lashes. Your face can be beat to the gods. No one cares. Nails, can't have super long nails. That's the only other thing. Can't wear big hoop earrings now. You know, I love me some hoops, so that was like, ouch. But it's okay, I got over it. Your jeans, you have to wear jeans. You have to wear black jeans. You can't wear light wash jeans. You can't try to jazz your little uniform up or whatever. They usually give you a Panera shirt, but I have yet to get one. They give you a name tag. That's also part of your thing. I just got this. Okay. So I just got this. It has my name on it. I've been working at Panera for 8 months and they just gave me that. I used to have the little white tag that said, ready to be at your oasis. And I was like, who, me? Never me. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's about it. I think I went over the basics. So yeah, if y'all have any more questions, leave a comment below. Yeah, comment under this video and I will respond. And yeah, I hope that answers everybody's questions. Hope I was very thorough. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you comment, share, and subscribe. So many of y'all watch my videos and you don't subscribe. Why? Why you gotta be like that? Just subscribe. Why are you making it so difficult? It's easy. Yeah, so make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And peace out. Speaking girl, she's priceless. Mwah.
She's priceless. Y'all see what it is. It's incredible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy. All this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy.